we'll have a very quick rapid fire before we let you go. So,
All right.
Gopal,
Hey,
any other
Nikhil, I have a
questions
name
before we
for this,
start
by
that?
the way.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Nikhil, I have a name for this. We're going to call this section 2-on-1. Okay, two of us versus a pro athlete. I think that's a fair. We're still going to lose by like a double digits, but let's call it the 2-on-1.
Your favorite NBA team?
Ooh, Portland.
Why?
Damian Lillard. Yeah.
Favorite
Damian
NBA
Lillard.
player? So that's Damian Lillard. Why Damian
Mhm.
Lillard?
I think loyalty is one of the things. Like, he could be on any team right now. Any team would love to have him. It's just his style of playing, like just his playmaking skills. He's quick, and I feel like I see myself in his shoes. I actually have like one of my game shoes, like is like his Damian Lillard trade. So I have his signature shoes. So, but yeah, he's just his ability to get to the rim, still find guys, like make a lot of assists, and someone who can shoot. I think yeah, that's what I look forward to.
Gopal.
Okay, favorite Indian player and why?
Sambaji Kadam. I think like I didn't know him a lot when I was growing up. Everyone used to tell me like, "Hey, you seem to kind of like have his game," because I was more of like an assist guy, like no look passes and knowing like how to find guys. Not much of a scorer. Like I didn't have a good shot, but then after I saw him and I was like, okay, I see it now. Like why people kept saying like you are playing a little bit like him. So yeah, definitely him.
Now the other next question that we have to ask, now that you're in Australia, you have perspective, right? The one thing
Yep.
that only one thing that you can change in Indian basketball. You may have many, but one thing.
One thing. Wow. I think just have a lot of games. I think instead of having tournaments, I think having the switch of having this leagues that are playing like even for like 2 or 3 months, like 'Cause I think like when you play team just like a tournament, you're only practicing to the tournament, and then once the tournament is done, like teams don't practice anymore. But like when you're in this season, you play like maybe once or twice a week, and then let's say you play on Wednesday, and then you're like, oh wow, like we didn't do this good, so teams can go back, work on themselves Thursday, Friday, and then play on Saturday or Sunday. So I think like the system, I wish the system changes, but I mean India is more like there's a lot of working population, so like maybe they can't do weekdays, but they can definitely do weekends. So I think that'll be a good change.
So I hope you're following the NBA season. So who's not making the playoffs?
Ooh, recently I haven't been watching, but I watched the OKC and Lakers, the Clippers today. So
Oh,
I
that
think
was a good
they
game.
are like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. But I think a lot of I followed the West because I feel like the West is like a good competition.
Yeah.
But like there is
East is top
from
heavy.
yeah, East is still good. But I think Western Conference, there's teams from the 5th through the 10th. Everyone are kind of like in the same, like it's like 34 wins, 36 wins. So they're like in a tight spot, and I would love for Lakers to still come back in because they're, I think, having D'Angelo Russell back, and then like the new squad. I think they've been winning a lot of games. So and like LeBron is still out, so when he steps in, I think they're probably trying to see if he might get back like last 3 games of the season or something. But like even while he's out, they're still winning. I think that's something that they're gonna push for.
So
Okay.
that's about it.